Mounting of the carb bearing with a tapered bore, an adapter sleeve will be used. Always keep the sleeve and the bearing in its protective package until it's ready to be fitted, and use some light oil on the mating surfaces. The most frequent used method for mounting a carb bearing with a tapered bore is the use of the SKF axial drive-up method. This method uses a specially manufactured SKF hydraulic nut, modified to accept a dial indicator. It's used in conjunction with an accurately calibrated pressure gauge mounted on the pump. From values obtained from the SKF drive-up tables, the bearing is initially pushed onto the sleeve until the predetermined amount of drive-up pressure is recorded on the pressure gauge. This has established the start position for the drive-up. The dial indicator is set to 0, and the bearing is then driven further up the sleeve to the correct distance measured by the dial indicator. After removing the hydraulic nut, place the lock washer and lock nut on the sleeve. By tightening the lock nut and securing it with the lock washer tab, the mounting of the carb bearing with a tapered bore using the SKF drive-up method is now completed. Internal clearance. When the bearing is driven up its mating seating, take care not to remove all of the internal clearance by driving it up too far, because this will impair the performance of the bearing and dramatically reduce its life. Always use SKF clearance reduction and drive-up tables.